These turned out so good. I can't believe it. Hey guys, what's up? And today I am doing a thrift flip where I am showing you guys how I resized a pair of vintage Levi's denim that I found at the thrift store. If you guys have seen my thrifting without checking the prices video, that is the pair of denim that I decided to pick. I also have a little bit of like footage from when I pick jeans and showing you guys how I do that. So I'm gonna just roll that now to show you guys. Okay. So I've done a few videos on how I resize denim, but a lot of you guys are asking me about how I do it again. So we are back and I'm going to show you guys how I resize things and how I make them look like really cute and like on trend and like you bought them somewhere very expensive, but you obviously didn't. We got our pick of the litter. Let's just find the perfect pair. So when I'm looking for jeans to resize, one of the key takeaways is don't get them too big. Like obviously they're going to be a lot larger than your regular size because I normally look in men's. However, you don't want to get them too large because the larger they are, the more difficult they are to resize. So example, I wear a size 30 in men's jeans oftentimes, and I wear normally a size 25, 26 in a woman's jean. So I like to find jeans around 30 to 33 because I find any larger than that, it's going to be really, really hard to take them in. I think I can make these work, so we'll take these. Okay, one pair of jeans so far. And then once you find your perfect pair of denim, which I did, I decided to kind of transform them into a pair of denim that I kind of want right now, which is a pair of girlfriend denim with a split flare and a raw hem. I've seen people resize jeans like this before, and I personally have never done it to this extent. I have a video on myself resizing denim just using 2 darts in the back, which is similar to what I'm doing, except we go into kind of like, I would say if that was level 1, this is like level 10. That's pretty much the TLDR on this video, but if you guys want to see the entire transformation, please keep on watching because it's a really, really good one. Let's go. Do you guys remember these? Probably not. Okay guys, so this is the pair of jeans that I picked up in my thrifting without checking the prices. So as you guys can see, the crotch is a little awkward, like it's not meant to be high-waisted. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with these, but they still need to be taken in regardless. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. And we're gonna try and make these over too, so that way they're a little bit cuter in the bum. The leg is actually pretty good, but let's see what we can make out of these as well. Okay, so first we, I don't know, I've been naked a lot in these videos lately. Okay guys, so first we are actually going to flip the denim inside out. And I recommend not wearing a shirt while you're doing this because it's just easier to pin, less stuff gets in the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to dart the back. And I find that this is definitely the easiest way to take in denim when you only have like up to 4 inches to take in. Okay, so now I know to take about 1 inch off of each side, so we're gonna actually dart them properly now, but I think it's always important to try them on before you do it, so. Let's get to sewing. What's most important is that you guys have a denim needle. Even if you're hand sewing, get a denim needle, because when your needle breaks on you, it literally feels like there's no hope left in the world. I broke the needle.
Oh.
My mom is gonna cringe.
What do you mean? It looks beautiful from the front.
These aren't gonna work.
Why is that?
And this is exactly what not to do. Beautiful from the front, right? So nice.
Looks cute. Wow.
What the hell? I know why.
Just cinched them too close together?
I was trying to keep the label. We're gonna take off the label and we're gonna do it again. So our keeping the label didn't do very well, so we ripped it off. I actually really like the way this looks because I feel like it gives it some extra detail and distress that I wouldn't have had with the label, but it also gives us some leeway now to make our stitches better, which is the goal, right? We got it pinned, and now we sew. So we got the darts done. Let's try them on and hopefully this won't look too fugly. Okay, so now that I've done the dart hem on these, they look really good, but the pockets are gonna definitely need to be either taken in or replaced. So the waist is good now, which I think it looks really dope. And I think I'm just gonna cut the pockets in half and then sew them. So that way they're not like, oh, hello. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the pockets now. I don't know what to do for the pockets because I think they look really dope so far and I don't want to ruin them. I'm debating if I should just cut it. No. Okay, so now we're gonna seam rip one whole half of the pocket and move it over. So they're pinned. This is my pinning job. Took a long time to make them look half symmetrical. Now we're gonna sew. Okay guys, we sewed it. Let's try them on now. Okay, you know what? This is good. So we got them to fit the waist really snug. We replaced the pockets, which I think look pretty good. And now I just have to cut off the excess inside. And then we're gonna work on the hem. Okay, so the last thing I wanna do is basically what the girlfriend denim, if you've ever seen it, it's kind of like a split flare, but at the same time there's a raw hem. I could tell that these have been hemmed just because this thread doesn't totally match the original thread, but we're basically just gonna seam rip it all, release it all first, and then we're gonna split the hem. So just going at the hem with your seam ripper. Patience is a virtue. So I seam rip the edge of this and it leaves this really nice like kind of raw edge right here. That's similar to the girlfriend pair I'm kind of trying to emulate. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. I believe the hems are on the outside of the denim. So we're just going to cut along the seams right here, and I find that always gives a very nice crisp split. And then we're going to reinforce it with a stitch going horizontally. Just like that. Guys, these turned out so cute. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys in the mirror, but we're also gonna do a final shot outside. So they are still kind of wide-legged, which I really like, and they have a raw hem at the bottom, and then over here. How fun! Love it. I would say this thrift flip was a success.
Here we go, it's all about you, it's all about me, it's all about what we do. Making art, you and me, trying to find something to believe. Because I'm running wild, I ain't running free. Still got a lot of shit left to see. I'm stuck in this town, and the town's stuck in me. Always trying to find another reason to leave, but we sit at home, all alone. Hoping one day I'll never be known. Cause I'm stuck on the bottom, trying to feel on top. Wishing everything would just come to a stop.
Okay guys, that is the end of this video. Let me know if you guys will be trying this by tagging me on your Instagrams if you guys decide to resize jeans like this. And that's it. Subscribe for more videos. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye y'all.
Trying to feel the music, let it take control.